Hey everyone, we're in the kitchen and we're making some southern collard greens. Now this recipe does include some turkey meat, some smoked turkey, but I also do have some pork in here because I've added some bacon. In fact, it is some applewood bacon. So for those who are always complaining about ain't no pork in the greens, well, this does have some bacon in it. Let's get started. So what I'm gonna do is open up this Wright brand bacon. So this is like the thick cut slices of bacon. I'm gonna be adding about 3 to 4 slices of this. You can add as much as you want, but the main thing is that you want to dice it up, and you want to make sure that it's not in super small pieces, but like in bite-sized pieces. So I'm slicing this up, and I'm going to be adding it to my pot, and I'm going to be cooking that approximately like maybe 7 to 10 minutes just to make sure that it's brown. And it's going to be accompanied with those turkey drumsticks and wings that I'm going to be adding to there. So after this is browned, I'm going to stir this up. You want to make sure that you keep the grease that's in there from that bacon. So the next thing I'm going to be doing is adding the Better Than bouillon. This is a chicken base. I'm adding about 2 tablespoons of that, and that's going to give it a really nice flavor. The next thing that I'm going to be adding is some minced garlic. This is about 2 tablespoons of minced garlic too. And then the next thing that I'm going to add is some green onions. So most people, they add like the regular onions, but because I want this to be like a mild flavor of onions, I am adding the green onions to this. So I've diced that up and added it in there. Now, of course, you can use regular onions if you want to, but I'm using the diced green onions. The next thing I'm doing is adding that turkey drumstick as well as that turkey wing from that package that I had earlier, and I'm gonna let this simmer. I'm adding in a total of 6 cups of water, and this is going to be simmering for about 45 minutes. Now the next thing I'm going to be doing is getting the glory greens together. So I bought packages of that. I bought 3 packages, which means that is 3 pounds. Of course, greens will shrink, so I'm going to rinse all of those, and I'm going to be adding them in batches. Now you saw some other pots on there. This is during Thanksgiving weekend, so I was also making some potato salad on the side. So yeah, what I'm going to keep doing is just adding these batches of greens to this pot until I can get all of them in. So I'm just gonna boil them some and then just keep adding more of the greens to the pot. So once all of that is done, I'm going to be adding this seasoning combination. So first I'm starting off with 2 packages of Sazon. This is the original flavor. And you know, I had not used it before until like maybe a year ago, and I was paying attention to the package, and I mean, I've used Sazon a lot, but looking at the fact that it's good for stews, I decided to add it in there because I'm like, basically these greens are a stew. So I've added 2 packages of Sazon. I'm also adding some apple cider vinegar, and then I have the seasoning combination of poultry seasoning, black pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, red pepper flakes, as well as some granulated sugar. And I'm going to be stirring all of that in there. And again, you can get the full recipe and ingredients on my website at plussizeInChicago.com, and it'll tell you exactly how much of which of those seasonings you need to be adding in there, as well as how long to be cooking this too. So I'm going to top this off with 2 cups of water, and these greens are going to continue to simmer for 1.5 hours. So now I am taking out the turkey wings and the turkey drumsticks because they are definitely cooked. They are done. I'm pulling out the meat. Because I'm using turkey wings and turkey drumsticks, there are some bones that you will need to pull out. So basically I'm just gonna shred that meat as I can inside the pot and also separate it in that bowl and put any of the good parts back into the pot of greens. So yeah, so once you finish this, you just want to put that meat in there. I don't like the fat on the turkey, so I am separating that. You can put that back in if you like. But that's pretty much it. You know, you want to top this off with some red pepper flakes just to make it a little spicy. You don't have to add that if you don't want to. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Cooking greens is super simple. It's really about the seasoning combination And as I said before, I do have all of that on my website at plussizeinchicago.com. Just search for collard greens. I hope you all liked what I cooked in the kitchen, and I'll see you guys next time. So friends, if you're watching this on YouTube, TikTok, or Instagram, shout out to everyone who has subscribed to my channel, or maybe you're following me on one of those social media platforms. Thank you so much for coming back and cooking with me again. If you are new here, my name is Angela, and this is my account Plus Size in Chicago, where I make a lot of easy to cook comfort food meals. You'll also see me reviewing different restaurants in the greater Chicagoland area, or maybe showing you some places I ate while on vacation. Be sure to subscribe or follow me. Also leave a comment and share this video with your friends and family. I'll see you guys next time.